So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Things already rolling. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hannibal, he has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle. Mendes attempts a clearance. Rafael Leao. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now that's well seen too. Sassy. Hannibal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Sassy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. Sakiri. That's Hannibal. That has been slung wide. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was nowhere near his best. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro, he's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is good alertness. Oh, now he can run away with it. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a key interception. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Rafael Leao. Spread to the right. Oh, no joy this time. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro Neto. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most convincing of passes. Shaqiri. João Neves running with it. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
João Neves probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
First quarter of an hour gone. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. Rafael Leao with the cross. He's done well to get that clear. Portugal have reclaimed it. He's got away. João Neves. That's going wide left. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, they can break here. No way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo goes for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared away. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. That is good. He's having a pop! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Shaqiri. He's on it. Can he get away? João Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Shaqiri. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Goes back. And it's Cancelo. Sakiri. Sassi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Pedro Neto. Shot, surely! It's, oh, what? And again! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Sakiri. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's a throw. Sassi. That's Sakiri. Oh, this looks sharp. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, good spread. And here's Neto. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Sassi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neves. Sakiri. Sassi. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass isn't the best. He's had it taken off him. Hannibal. Can he latch on to this? It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for a runner. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Sakiri does really well to win the ball there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played out wide. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's just a little long. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hannibal. Somewhat off target. Sakiri. Goes looking wide. That's destined for the flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedro Neto, spread out to the left. Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. And this is Ronaldo. He's had a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Opts to play it back. Not the most accurate pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Sakiri. Sassi. That's Hannibal. Sassi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. João Cancelo. And this is Ronaldo. Hannibal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Sakiri. Sassi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. And he's had it nicked away. Rafael Leao. And that's been won straight back. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's his chance to lead the... just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's a pretty loose pass. Good ball, good take. Rafael Leao. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Sassi. Rafael Leao. The referee says that is that for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. things going again. Nice bit of trickery. Now this could be a chance. Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's not an especially good pass, that. And this is Ronaldo. And no, he's seen through all of that. Sakiri. Sassi. That's Sakiri. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pedro Neto. That's where it came from. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's been shifted off it. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's just beyond his reach. Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Cancelo. Applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Hannibal. Nicely spread. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now the delivery.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Sakiri. Sassi. That's Hannibal. And no, that was never going to make it. Hannibal. And it's made its way to him. And they're quick to get it back. João Neves. Portugal with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Tunisia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
And he shoots! Mendes can clear it away. Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is a little undercooked. Diogo Costa. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Hannibal. Sassi. Not the most accurate pass. Rafael Leao. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Almost an hour gone. Ruben Dias. And it's Mendes. Threads one in. Played in. And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Tunisia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Tunisia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Spread it left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And he is dashing away. And that is well cleared. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's going wide left. Well read, nice interception. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a good run down the left. That'll be a throw-in. Hannibal. Somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Mendes venturing down the left. He's found a way through. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Cancelo. Now Gonzalo Inacio, played out towards the right wing. But they've got it again. João Cancelo. Now it's Trincao. And he was quick to react. Sakiri. Sassi. And this is Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Trincao. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Sostituzione per la Tunisia. Numero 15, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23, il numero 26.
Looking to
Attenzione,
pass their way up the
sostituzione.
pitch. Here's a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Sakiri. Sleety. And he's forced to go back. Foot in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Sakiri. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Costa. And this is Ronaldo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get free. Trincao. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Opts for safety. Driving forward. He's under a lot of pressure. And the shot!
Sostituzione per la Tunisia. Numero 9.
Corner number 4 coming up
Lascia il
here.
campo per il numero 27.
There's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's a real chance missed.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ramos. And he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Joao Felix. Oh, good read. Well, that is one way to stop him. That has ended up in no man's land. In with the challenge. And this is Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Sassi. That's Sakiri. Sleety. Costa wins the duel this time. Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sleety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Sassi. That has not gone well.
Tunisia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that has left him in a heap. Sakiri. This looks promising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.